Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are having a really good day, night, wherever you are. I just came on to do a quick little session, waiting on some people to get in and get your questions in. So tonight I'm going to do $5 a question for 1-5, for 2-10, like that. So if you have any good juicy questions you need some clarification on, then just go ahead and ask me. I will go ahead and put the link at the top. Hi, Yazzie. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? I am doing one free question. After that, it would be donation. Okay. So if you have a question and you like and subscribe, I will go ahead and get that started for you. I'm just going to put this in so everybody knows where they can find me. I hope you're having a good day. And then awesome. Okay, so go ahead and give me a yes or no question, and I will get you some messages out, love. Right. So typically what I do, Yazzie, is I let you pick your deck, okay? So do you like deck number 1 or deck number 2? And you can let me know. Deck number 2. All right, awesome. So will I be getting income towards my business in December? Okay, Spirit, Yazzie needs to know. Will she be getting income towards her business in December? Thank you. Okay, yes, it is coming in for December. You have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's messages, that's opportunities coming in pretty fast. Okay, but you're very in your head. You're very worried about it with the 9 of Swords. Okay, but again, movement's coming in with the Chariot. There is going to be a decision that you need to make in regards to your path in December with your income. Okay, let me go ahead and see what else I get. I'm going to go ahead and get you some angel messages. What does Yazzie need to know about her income in December, Spirit? Hey, Krista, love. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers, okay? They've banded together to create a real and joyful change in your life. Events begin to move forward. I just said that you got 2 cards of moving forward, okay? There's great progress that will be possible. You may need to make some quick, rapid decisions due to some sudden activities, but be confident and trust that you will receive. So that goes exactly what I was just saying. There was going to be a decision that you need to make, okay? And it's telling you that, yes, this income is going to come in fast for you. You need to kind of get out of your head and trust the fact that Spirit has your back, okay? Your angels, your guides, whatever you want to say. They have your back, okay? And it is going to be coming in. Whatever decision that you need to make, you need to know that it's going to be okay. Now, regarding that decision, let's see. Spirit, in regards to her decision, what is it? Thank you. Okay, so it's about leaving something behind. If there's a person that's being sneaky, doesn't have to be romantic or anything like that. It could very well be a friend. It could be somebody that you have talked to in business. If there's something going on that you feel some type of offness with, so it could be bad juju if you want to call it, but how I feel, because that's how I feel. But what I'm getting is like you sense that somebody is kind of wishing you bad, or you feel uncomfortable, I started thinking about my past, where I start. Yes, exactly. And that happens too. And sometimes we just self-sabotage and we go too much into our heads, and we don't realize that sometimes is what leads us to become a little bit paranoid or a little bit too logical and not enough going intuitionally. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So what's blocking you right now from making this income is letting go of fears. Okay. You're really holding on to an idea of like, I want this to work, but I know it's not going to work. And if you put that out to the universe, like you're already failing and you haven't even truly started, then that's what you're going to get back, because it mirrors you. Okay. So in other words, kind of let go, kind of breathe, believe that you're going to receive it, and you will. Okay. But I definitely feel like changes are going to happen for you in December in regards to this. Okay, love? I hope that helped you, Yazzie. If that made sense, just let me know. If you need clarification on something, then let me know that also. Okay. And don't hesitate if you have other questions that you would like more in depth. That was just a free yes or no, so I didn't go as in depth, but typically I would go a lot more into it. You can see right there in the PayPal or the Cash App. They're only $5 per question, okay? Thank you, love, so much. I am going to pull you an advice card, an oracle card, okay? So don't leave just yet. Let me see. Spirit, what do you have for Yazzie right now at this moment? What advice does she need? Thank you. You gain the love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. Okay, so is there somebody in your family that you go to for advice? It could be a mom, it could be a grandma, it could be a dad, it could be an uncle, it doesn't matter, but somebody who's a little bit older and wiser. They're telling you right now, lean on that person, let them know how you're feeling, and they're going to open up some perception that you weren't aware of. So you're going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't even think of it like that. And that in itself is going to help you so much. Sometimes your sister, it can be anybody, just somebody that you feel that connection to, that it's like, oh, I know they're wise. I know that they have my best interest. I know that I can lean on them if I need it. That's the person that you want to lean on, okay? Especially at this time right now. So there you go, my love. I hope that helped you. And you're so very welcome. Thank you, Krista. How are you doing tonight? That's awesome. So that's going to be the person that you lean on, okay? But if you're feeling some type of way about anybody else in your situation or that's around you that is either making you feel a little negative or just down about it, ignore those. Ignore those people, okay? What you up to, Krista? How's your night going? I finally... Same to you, love. Same to you. I had an extremely long day today, and I almost didn't come on, but then I was like, you know what? Just get on. There's things that people need to hear right now. And even though you're tired, you can rest when you want, I'm good watching The Office. Oh, I love The Office. I love The Office. I mean, my favorite is Michael, but when he left, it was Jim, even though I always loved Jim. There's just something about him. I'm just like, oh, he's the smart one in the whole room. It's funny. Krista, if you want me to answer your question, I can do it now, or I can do it later on in the stream. You let me know. You can think of a good one, and I'll go ahead and get you your question in. My chat shouldn't be delayed today. I hope it's not. No, you're fine, Krista. You're helping me out by doing that, and I really appreciate it, so don't you worry. Krista, by any chance, do you watch zodiac signs and all that too? Or are you more strictly, when you look for tarot, do you go strictly for questions? Because I love doing zodiac signs, and I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing it tomorrow when I have the time. Today I was extremely busy. Yeah, I like them. And for some reason, I don't know, signs I connect to on a much deeper level. I understand signs. I kind of feel when people, I don't know what it is, but I feel their energy, and I kind of go, and I'm like, oh, I kind of know what their sign is, you know? I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. I'll have to check that out. So it's 8 o'clock where you're at, right? You're an hour ahead of me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just kind of feel it. I'm like, And you know, some people, yeah, an hour ahead. Some people, they're like, no, that's not my sign. And then I'm like, they must not know their full chart. Because if they knew their full chart, I'm sure that sign, whatever it was that I said, is like really prominent there, you know? Right. Am I delayed in the chat, Krista? Or am I pretty much on time? Yep, whoever's in here, if you want to ask me a yes or no question, go for it. Don't worry. Perfect. All right, I'm glad. Yeah, I was using a different thing because I didn't think I could do it this way. But now that I know that I can, it's actually much easier. I can see the comments a lot better too. I'm working on getting a better camera though. This camera, I don't like. Every time I move, it kind of, you know, takes a minute. All right, Krista, love, you're up. You give me anything, any question, go for it. And if you don't really have one, you just want to do general, that's fine. I know. I always was like, wait a minute, they're taking forever. And then I realized when you said that my chat was delayed. I was like, oh, that's why. Do you want me to just do a general for now and then you think about it? All right, let's see what we got. Let me see. I'm going to let you choose. All right. So we got 1. We got 2. And yeah, 3. And you let me know which one you like. Three. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let me make sure. Awesome. All right, Spirit, what do we have coming up in the next 7 days for Krista? What's coming in the next 7 days for Krista? What messages do you have for her, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh. Okay, so Krista, you're going to be fed up with something if you aren't already, okay? You're going to be walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore with the Eight of Cups, okay? And you're not only walking away from it, but you're realizing that there's so much more out there for you with the Ten of Swords. Like you're letting that go. She's looking into the sun, right? And in this one, you can see she's literally walking to the sun. And the sun is the happiest card. So once you let go and you walk away from a situation that isn't serving you, is when you're finally going to get that aha moment, that potential of something new, brand new coming in that you've been wanting. Okay. Let's see if we can get any more messages in regarding this. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, look what I said. That aha moment, that big epiphany, that big thing that just comes crashing in and you're like, man, I wasn't expecting this. Okay. I almost feel it in a sense of, I'm getting two things. It doesn't have to necessarily be a message, okay, like a text message or an email or anything, but it's almost like a spiritual message. It's almost like you already intuitively knew, and something happens where it's just as like, all right, it's undeniable. Now I truly know. Now there's no like pretending that this isn't what it is. Okay. And it's definitely pertaining to an earth sign. It could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, but I'm leaning more towards a Taurus in your life. Somebody who you did at one point see as stable, or somebody you wanted to be long-term with, but just isn't serving you. Okay. Let's see what else we can get for Krista. Thank you. All right. So letting go of the fighting. So letting go of fighting yourself is basically what I'm picking up. It more has to do with you internalizing like, okay, do I want this? Do I not want this? Do I want this? Do I not want this? And finally saying that that's enough. I've done this for too long. I don't want to keep hurting myself. I don't want to keep being in this spot of feeling like 1 minute everything's going to be okay with this situation specifically, and then the next just feeling like, but it's not working out the way that I want it to. So what happens is that you end up retreating the Four of Swords. You end up kind of going, I wouldn't say hermit mode. I would be more like, I'm exhausted by this, so I don't want to deal with it. So instead of talking to people, I'm just kind of going to be in my own bubble. I need that. Let's see. It's also telling you that once you come to this, it's like you're going to need a break. Yeah. And once you get that break and you really allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and know what you're thinking is true for you, then that's finally when that idea, that spark, okay, that you've been waiting for actually comes into play. One more, please, Spirit. One more. Oh, you got two. Okay. And look, from getting that spark, you really are going to shine bright and you're going to have happiness and you're going to realize that this whole time it was you. Okay. You were waiting on yourself. See, you have 3 different cards of 3 different women looking out to their happiness. Okay. Because the happiness that you're wanting is already there. It's already within you. But because we allow ourselves to sometimes believe that, pretty much what I'm trying to get at is that we believe, but my happiness is with this because I felt happy in that moment. But that's not your true happiness, your true potential, your purpose. Okay. I definitely feel like something is coming in for you once you're at that moment where you're like, okay, I realize that this is no longer serving me. I need something better. I need something that is my truth. You know, once you get to that point, that's when the happiness really comes into play. Angels, what advice do you have? What guidance do you have for Krista in this next 7 days, please? Thank you. You have the healer of abundance. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and your ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It may be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for yourself or family. This situation involves a person who is down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. They are open minded and nurturing. This might even be you. Okay, that's one. Oh, thank you, Spirit. You also have there is a new beginning of a new emotional experience that's going to help you grow into something deeper. You may receive a message of expressing feelings that you didn't know were developing. Now, with this card, I kind of feel like that's within yourself. You're starting to feel things that you were like, wait a minute, I didn't even know I was suppressing this, or I didn't even know I wanted to feel this, or I didn't, those sorts of things. Then you also have the spiritual teacher. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Let me show you. Spending time alone, and that's what she's doing. She needs that break. She's spending time alone, right? Okay, remember I said that you're going to be creative and it's going to open up that spark. These two go together. And now with the spiritual teacher, it says spending time alone. Okay, the great reward in spending time alone. You use those moments to focus on love and in ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light, which I said you're going to shine very brightly. And seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if you feel like your life is unfulfilling right now. So how I would take that is that spend time alone, contemplate, think about the things that you want, okay? And mainly not about love. I would honestly tell you to think about what is it that makes you happy before you even think about love right now. It's like there's so much things that you haven't even done yet that you've been wanting to do. And now would be the great time to take advantage of it. Your creativity, your thoughts, your manifestations, this would be the time for you to do it. All right, let me do one last card of advice for you, love, and then I'll go ahead and close it off. I don't want to talk too much about it. You're probably like, all right, girl. All right, let's see. What other things does Krista need to know right now at this moment? Thank you, Spirit. Be patient. Let's see what else. I feel like that's be patient with yourself. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for look forward. You have so much to look forward to, Krista. You don't even know it yet. I feel it. And grieve your losses. Remember I said feel what you want to feel. It's okay. It's okay to sit there and be like, you know what? I feel sad. And I feel sad because of A, B, and C. But then feel it and know that you're better and it's going to teach you to be a higher being and use all of that for what you want. Okay. You are whatever you make your life, love, and you will make it a great life. Okay. I promise that. Let's get one more. One more. Thank you. Accept what is dying. So if there's something that you need to let go of, accept it. Say, you know what? If this isn't going to make me the best person that I can be, it's not worth it. If it's not going to allow me to grow and be what I consider to be the best for myself, then that's it, you know? Right? It's not me. It's not me. I do ask, but you know, it's not me. All right, Krista, do you want one more, love, or you want me to just go ahead and close it off there? I can keep going. I go very, very in depth. Sometimes I have to stop myself because of how in depth I'll keep going, you know. All right, let's get one more for Krista, just because. All right, Spirit, she needs one more clear-cut message. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Ooh, look at that. Focus on your success. It's there. I feel like you can't see it yet, but there is so much that you have to look forward to. Okay. I think sometimes we just need to be real with ourselves and say, you know what? Hey, everybody goes through these things. I got to cut my losses while I can because I know it's just not serving me. And I got to refocus because I've got too much to look forward to, too much success ahead of me. And this person, this situation, these thoughts are really what's holding me back. So I hope that helped you, my love. That's that's the next 7 days for you. So I think you have a lot of thinking, a lot of planning to do for yourself, which I find fun and exciting. I don't think there's anything better than just sitting down and saying, okay, what do I want? Like, forget this person, forget that person. It's time to focus on me. What do I want? And then you write it down and you visualize it as if you already have it. And boom, before you know it, those doors open automatically. It's just like a magnet. It's crazy. It is so, so crazy. I hope that helped you, Krista. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. What I love about those messages is that I feel things through those messages, but I never really know. I can't tell you the exact situation. I mean, that would kind of be almost nearly impossible for anybody to do. But when you feel it and then you say, oh, it makes sense, it's like, okay, I know what I'm feeling is right. And that's why I know the right words and the right things to say because it's truly connected to you, you know? Everybody has their own things that they're going through, and people can generalize all day, every day. So don't get me wrong. But there's certain things that you can't make up. And all your cards, they were synchronized. Like from the tarot to the actual oracles, they all made sense to each other. And so for me, that was like double confirmation. Like, yeah, okay, this is what she needs to be hearing right now. But anytime, Krista, you know, anytime I'm here. I'll give it to you straight up. I know that some people don't like that. Some people are like, oh, you know, a lot of people kind of go to readings, not everybody, but some people wanting to hear what they want to hear. And sometimes Spirit's like, nope, because that's not what you need to know right now, you know? So I try and tell people, you can, if you go ahead, Nazma, and like and subscribe, I'll go ahead and do a free yes or no for you, okay? So I do $5 in-depth questions. The PayPal and the Cash App are up there if you want one, okay? And I give you not only an in-depth, but I give you a lot of advice and guidance from your angels and your guides, okay? Yeah, exactly, Krista. Exactly. Which is fine, to each his own, but I'm not fond of that. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the decks and you tell me which one. I have deck number 1 and I have deck number 2. And you let me know which one you would like. Deck number 2. Awesome. The tree cards. Yeah, but some people don't want to hear it because they're not ready to, Krista. Like they're not ready to. And I'm always like, I need the truth. All right. So Nazma, what's your question, love? Okay. So let me tell you about your overall energy first before I answer that, okay? Because this is what popped up and I have to let you know what pops up. Right now, you're very stuck, okay, with the hangman. You're very stuck in a situation in regards to one of two things, okay? It's either going to be a third party, doesn't have to be, okay? Or it is more pertaining to a friendship that you want to become more than that, okay? Or vice versa if you know that it's another person, okay, with the Three of Cups. Right now, that's like your overall energy, your focus. I don't know if Rahib is in connection to this. Yes? Okay. I just wanted to let you know that, okay? That's right now what your biggest energy is focused on, okay? If that makes sense. All right? You're very, very hopeful about this connection. Oh, this one. You're very hopeful about this connection. If he could be, or you could be an Aquarius or an air sign, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You don't have to be. Now I'm going to answer your question. That's just what popped up when I was shuffling for you, love, okay? These are true feelings towards Nazma. Spirit, does he have true feelings? Does he have true feelings? Okay. So this person does have true feelings. You have the Four of Wands, okay? That's about higher levels of commitment. It could indicate marriage. Doesn't have to be, okay? But it's definitely saying that this person sees that in your relationship, okay? That he would love to have a higher level because you make him happy with the Sun. This is the happiest card in the whole deck, okay, love? So to answer your question, yes, his feelings towards you are true. Let's get one more and then some advice for you. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords in reverse. I think what Spirit wants you to do when it comes to this is pull back a little bit, okay? I feel like you're over analyzing everything when it comes to this relationship. I feel like you are thinking too much about it, trying to see what they're up to, trying to figure out their little comments or they're this or they're that, and you're too much in your head about it. I think you need to back away a little bit and just know that Spirit has your back. Right now, his current energy is all about yes, he does have true feelings towards you, okay? But you have to know that if you're too on top of him too, it could pull him back to some degree, okay? But don't worry, I'm going to pull some angel. Yeah, exactly. It's like it overtakes you. Naznib, I think I said that right. If you go ahead and like and subscribe, I'll do a yes or no for you, okay? All right. What advice, angels and spirit, thank you, do you have? Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important for you to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Okay? Let's see. One more. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to have held you back suddenly require your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You got to get a move on it. Just look at the details as best as you can. You will meet someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. That could be you. That could be your person, okay? I am seeing an air sign. I don't know if you have air in your chart or he does, but I feel it very strongly, okay? So I hope that that helped you, love, okay? All right. Zanab. Let's go ahead. I have option 1 for you to choose from. Okay, so I have deck number 1. And I also have deck number 2. So you let me know which one you would like. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it so much. And I'm sending you love too, okay? Come back anytime that you want a reading, okay, love? Thank you for subbing and liking. Are you still there, Zanab? Okay. I'll go ahead and read your question. I'll just choose the deck. Will the Virgo take away the charges he has against me? Zanab needs to know, will the Virgo take away the charges that he has against her? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, one more. One more. Okay, so I do think that eventually that will happen. You do have justice. Okay, so in this situation, it has to do with the law. You have next to it the Five of Wands. That's fighting, that's conflict, that's those sorts of issues pertaining to law. Okay, but then you have the Knight of Cups. So some compassion is coming into play. All right, and this person has definitely a deep level of affection, attraction, all those things with you. So I definitely see this person eventually doing that, but not without starting a little bit of drama, if that makes sense. Okay? Let me get you some advice cards. Hi, Jessie J. How are you? So you have, this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if you open your heart. You're being asked to do many things at once, okay? You won't mind as long as you know that you're making a difference. This card is indicating someone who is loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun. The person can handle difficult situations with grace. I'm doing good. If you go ahead and like and subscribe, I will get you your free yes or no, okay, love? So, Zanib, I definitely think that you need to come at this from a more compassionate place. I think by doing that, you're going to help them see that, okay? If you're here and you heard that, please let me know, love. All right? And thank you so much for asking your question. All right, Jessie J. So if you do have a yes or no question, you let me know. All right, we're going to go ahead and do deck number 1. Or deck number 2. So Jessie, you get to choose. Was it deck number 1 that you like or deck number 2? So you get to choose deck number 1 or deck number 2. Deck number 1. All right. So let me know if I'm saying this person's name right. Is this Marhik? Awesome. Okay. So yes, he's definitely, this person is definitely attracted to you, and almost, it's a deep attraction. Okay. So this is something that It's not just about, oh, I find her attractive or him attractive. It's like it's connection. The connection is very attractive. Okay. But I am going to tell you something. This is something that he's not willing to tell you. Okay. He's holding back his emotions and he's acting guarded with you. Okay. So he's putting up a front. Let's see what else I can find. Let's see why he's putting up a front. Yep. Let's see. Why is he putting up this front? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So what's going on, the reason that he does this is because he hasn't healed from something, okay? Potentially with a Virgo, doesn't have to be, okay? Or even a Sagittarius. But I don't know if you know what his exes are, but don't worry about that. What his main focus is right now that he needs to work on in order to open up to you is finding that balance with you, finding that healing within himself. But he can only do that alone. He's got to be the one to say, okay, I need to work on myself. Okay. That actually might be something wonderful for you to suggest to him. Like, look, hey, everybody's got work to do. Everybody's got, if you need time to work on you and do your thing, trust me, especially coming from Aquarius, that is so appreciated. Okay. Because then it puts into perspective, wow, they really care about me that much, Let's go ahead and pull some advice cards for you. What do your angels have to say right now? What is Jesse's? Thank you. What is Jesse's angels need to tell her? Thank you. All right, so this is what you got. You got fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that that heaven is shining its divine light upon you and the situation, and all is being healed. I literally just said healing. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So like I just said, if you can accept the fact that this person needs a little bit of space to heal, that's going to go such a long way towards the future. Okay? Truly, truly will. You also have, there are times when people need a hand. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Your angels want you to know that you need not to go through current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. I think this is more for him. The situation you're experiencing is only temporary. This may not be the right time to be self-employed. Be patient. I don't think that one applies, but take it if it does, okay? And then last but not least, a new topic or intellectual project is exciting you. There's so much that you need to learn before you're ready to make that move. New information may require you to change your plans. Review all documents carefully. Will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. I feel once again that that's for him. Yes, Zanib, you can ask a question. They're $5 each. They're in depth. You're just going to need to go to either my PayPal or my Cash App. Okay, love? But definitely no problem at all. I hope that helped you, Jessie J. I hope that made sense and resonated for you, love. You're so very welcome. And come back anytime, okay? I do $5 questions and I go very in depth and I give you guidance and advice. Okay, love? I hope you have a good rest of the day wherever you're at, or night, okay? Oh, I did do your question earlier. If you want to go back and rewatch it, I did it for you, okay, love? And you can always let me know if you had any questions about it or anything like that. But if you're wanting an additional question, you can go ahead and just go to the PayPal or the Cash App and just let me or Kristen know, okay? I appreciate you guys for coming on. So yeah, I definitely think I'm going to go ahead and do those videos tomorrow. I'll probably do them during the day. I actually don't think I'm going to be on longer than another 15-20 minutes. I just want to get as many messages as I can out to anybody who needs them and who's in here. So, hi Jules13, how are you? Thank you, Krista. Thank you. So, Jules, what I do is if you like and subscribe, I give you a free yes or no. And I'm doing good, thank you. And I also offer $5 very in-depth readings. It comes with guidance and advice from your spirit guides and your angels. But you can go ahead once you do a like and a subscribe, a yes or no. Okay, love? Jules, are you a fire sign or somebody that you're dealing with a fire sign? Awesome. Thank you, love. I don't know if you heard me about the fire sign. Are you a fire sign, which is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or do you know a person? The person I'm about to ask is a fire sign? Yeah. Okay, I felt that. Are they being a little bit guarded towards you right now? Do you feel like they're kind of not standoffish, but a little bit, like standing up for themselves or being a little bit too? Yeah. Okay. Well, I want you to know before you even ask me whatever you're going to ask me, they care a lot about you. Okay? But go ahead and ask me what you want. They look at you as an empress. And they're very much connected to you. Do you happen to be a Gemini? You don't have to be. I'm just asking. Okay. Well, they care a lot about you. They feel like this connection, which if this is you're an air sign. Okay. This person does, if this is a person that you were asking about, they definitely care a lot about you in this connection. Okay. I do feel like they have their guard up for some sort of reason. I'm not sure exactly why they have their guard up. Yes, Zaneeb, you let me know if you Cash App or if you PayPal, okay? But let's go ahead and get a little bit further, Jules. I know you didn't even ask me yet. So here's deck number 1. And this is deck number 2. And you choose and you let me know, okay? Deck number 2. All right. So Spirit, she wants to know, Jules wants to know if SM is a genuine friend to her. Is SM a genuine friend to Jules? Okay. Do you know if something happened between you guys that hurt this person's feelings or disappointed them in a way? Thanks, Krista. I don't mind answering your question, but if you were talking about the question that you had before, Zaneeb, I did answer it. Just go and rewind it, okay? You don't. Okay. Do you know if, okay. Because what I'm seeing is that this person, and it might even just be you, okay? You feel torn. You almost feel a little bit of sort of betrayal. If it's not you, it's them. And they're not expressing it about how to move forward with this friendship, okay? But there is a good friendship here, or once was, if you're not feeling like it is right now. Okay, so somebody is feeling this way. It could be you or it could be them, but I'll look a little bit more into it. Why is this 3 of Swords here, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. So, again, I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's this person. But they feel like something has ended in your guys' friendship because somebody went snooping around and found something out. Somebody found something out, some information. It could be a text, it could be a message, but it's some sort of information that somebody found out. And one of you, which it could be you, and I have a feeling it's more leaning towards you, but it doesn't have to be. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. It feels like this situation might be ending or be over because of the information that they just found out about this person. Okay? Did that make sense, honey? Let's get one more card. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay, so it kind of feels like somebody was being childish or a little bit reckless. And then there's another side where somebody is wanting to like restart this friendship. Like, let's have a clean slate. Let's do this over. That sort of thing. I'm going to go ahead and get you some advice from your angels. Spirit, angel guides. Thank you. What does Jules need to know right now? Yes, okay. Wow, you got a lot of cards. I'm not going to read them all because they are a lot, but it says, 8 of Swords. You may feel as though you're restricted by a circumstance that you find yourself in, but it is an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come and rescue when you can rescue yourself. Okay? The path you are on seems like the right one, but you've run into some sort of a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. These changes are necessary so that you don't go back on track, so you can get back on track. Avoid the negative people who have been draining you or who bring you the unwanted drama in your life. I think that alone tells you what you came here to hear, okay? I think deep down inside you already kind of knew that there was something wrong in this situation where you felt like it was ending, this friendship, even though it was a very good friendship, okay? But something happened where, oh yeah, I know. Something did happen though where you felt like, wait a minute, this was just out of character. Like something is wrong, something is not right, and I don't feel like I can trust the situation, okay? I do feel like you both shared a very strong connection with each other. That's the part that I kind of feel bad for. But Spirit's trying to tell you that this person came in your life for a reason and is going to leave to teach you a lesson of some sort, whether it's for yourself to grow or something that you needed to realize, okay, so that you stop repeating whatever pattern that could have been. Those are all things that Spirit wants you to know. And they're telling you it's okay. It's okay that that you put this to an end because there's a better purpose and something much better is going to come your way. Okay, love? I hope that helped you. So, like I said, if you want any other in-depth kind of a reading, just let me know or Krista know by donating $5 to the PayPal or the Cash App. Okay, love? Thank you so much for coming. Don't feel hopeless. All right, here, I'll pull you one extra card for what you should do about this situation, okay? Just one card, Spirit, for Jules on where she needs to focus. Thank you. Reach for the stars. Okay, so what you're not seeing is that there's a lot of potential coming your way that I feel this person has blocked in some sort of way, okay? And it could just very well be by being in your, look, you need to shine your light. Your light hasn't been shining for a while now. Okay? Again, I hope that helped you. Did that make sense to you, Jules? And to you the same. Thank you so much, Jules, for visiting my channel, and keep the notification bell. So anytime that I come on, you can hop on and get your questions in. Okay, love? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yes, you will. You definitely need to step back in your power, okay, and let your light shine. We all go through that, okay? But Spirit wants you to know, no, you can't forget yourself, okay? All right. I think I'm going to wait just like 3 or 4 more minutes, Krista. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Okay, love? And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if you'll be on when I get on tomorrow, but it's going to be a little bit earlier. It won't be in the evening like this. I always feel good when I do these readings, Krista. It makes me feel good to know that people, you know, they just need that. They just need to hear those things, the truth, for them to kind of be like, oh, yeah, you know what? That's true. I've been there. I've done that. So there's definitely no judgment. That's so funny, Krista. Last call. Let's go, guys. Last call. You guys got 3 minutes. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's kind of what keeps me going is when people tell me like, no, you know, because it's like, it's a little, I've never been able to explain how I know how to do these things. And just to know that it resonates for a lot of people really makes me feel great about it, you know, because really all I've ever wanted to do is help people. So this is like a form of helping people. Oh, so many people. I used to do this, obviously not on YouTube, just for people in general, people that I knew and then their friends and like that. And I mean, it would go on, and people were just like, you have no idea how much it resonates. And what gets me is when they tell me, like, sometimes I put a time on it. So I'm like, okay, like relatively, like, let's say in a week, 2 weeks. And then they're like, no, it took 2 days. And that really hits me. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, but yeah. So I've done it for a whole bunch of people. I've been doing it since I was 16. I just never knew that I could do this on YouTube. I know that sounds crazy, but I never knew that I could do this. I didn't know people did this. I always just did it for people privately. All right, guys, I got a minute left before I say my byes for today. I love to be able to read people by seeing them. It's even more powerful for me. So, I mean, I even think like FaceTiming people would be fine. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah. Well, I stumbled in it with a great friend of mine, and once I like picked it up, there was just something that I could never put it down. I could never put it down once I picked it up. It's crazy. All right. Let me get you a spirit message, Krista, and then we will go ahead and get off for tonight. And like I said, I'll be on tomorrow, okay? Plus, I'm going to go over to the other channel. Okay. Let's get a spirit message for Krista. Passion and adventure beacon. Oh, something is coming your way. Let's see. There's some sort of something coming in your way, and it has a lot to do with passion, creativity. And it says hard work and inspiration are the foundation for your true creativity. So, like I told you earlier, I definitely think you listening. Yeah. I definitely think that you just kind of need to think about what it is exactly that makes you passionate, makes you super duper happy, and try and find a way to make money off of it. Or it doesn't even have to be money, but spend the time doing that. You know what I mean? All right. Well, thank you guys all so much for being on my channel. I will be on tomorrow with zodiac signs. And yeah, so put the notification bell so that way you know when I'm on and you won't miss the videos. Thank you so much, Krista. Thank you, everybody that was on tonight. And I hope you all have a good night.